these three gentlemen are on top rate benefits. The Stoopid sniffing sheriff, he does not work. His work is selling vapes, if you can call that work. That's more of a side hustle, a bit like YouTube, really. Mr. Paddy Pants Down, he does not work. He is in receipt of top rate benefits and many gifts and cash, which we're going to get into in just a second. And Mr. Scotty J, who they claim is on the road to recovery. He's looking great, he's feeling great, he's sounding great. Well then, therefore, he can get himself a job, can't he? Instead of expecting us to pay for his lifestyle while he's on £1,500 benefits, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. £1,500 benefit, rent-free. They don't have gas at the farm. They don't have electric at the farm. You know, their bills are kept to an absolute minimum, and yet we've got to pay for their weed habit, their booze habit, their narcotics habit. You kind of get where I'm going with this, but without further ado, let's get on to the updated donations list. With first, Scotty G's, what he's received in the last 6 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. This is scandalous, trust me. Food, 2 hot water bottles, a portable toilet, a gas regulator, a gas stove / gas cooker, 2 of them, a £13 haircut. Jesus Christ, what's happened to them used hair clippers? Organic absorbent granules, 48 huge bags of clothes, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that shirt has just come off her deceased husband. It fits me like a glove. Let me turn up on the lovely Emma's tonight and flirt with her. Hope she's got that ruby red lipstick on, or maybe that pretty pink lipstick on. We will flirt uncontrollably while Big Brian is sidelined with his illness. Ooh. A DAB digital radio, 22 vapes from the Stoopid sniffing sheriff, cash, 6 free tickets to the BKFC. Absolutely shameless. They can't even pay for their own night out. 5 mobile phones, including a Samsung A32, an iPhone 15 and an iPhone 16 Pro, which some poor gentleman had to spend 30 minutes breaking open his safe so he could rush the very next day the iPhone 16 Pro to his master, Mr. Pantser. And we know who's got that phone, don't we? Don't we, Mr. Magoo? A mattress! Yeah, give me that mattress, you. I'm the old man. I need it for me back. You get back in your shit, you sparrow legs. Yeah, I threw my spear at you, you horrible little man. Get out of here. Pots and pans, a broken lamp, Wellington boots, even more food, pants. Now, normally they would come under a separate entity with the clothes. No, normally they would come under clothes, but they do come under a separate entity, yeah? Because of Mr. Magoo picked the said Y-fronts in question out of the GoFundMe. Ooh, I picked them Y-fronts, Scotty. The ones with the little flowers on them. They're really pretty, aren't they? Why don't you put them on? Let me see what they look like. Let me see them sparrow legs. And I'll rub some baby oil into you. And then you can go into your little shed and have some fun with the old... Books, including Brian Cockerell's latest and Jim Davison's autobiography. Bed covers, 2 top-of-the-range laptops, hundreds of pounds of more cash, 4 iPads, weight gain protein shakes, gas bottles, a new belt, 4 vapes from Sharon, a wicker basket, an incinerator bin. Well, we know where Brian Cockerell's latest book has gone, don't we? Sticky Icky, a Burger King meal, including 2 Whoppers and a pair of Whoppers that was sat there eating the said meal. Used hair clippers and a demeaning shave live on video. A car battery. These lot are shaped like an S, mate. And it goes on. This is And this is genuine, ladies and gentlemen. All sourced from videos, lives, community posts, screenshots, reliable sources, you know, that have been double checked and in some instances triple checked for their, well, you know. Another gas bottle. Even more cash. You know, £20, £20, £20, £20. Keep coming through the post. Jesus Christ. These lot are shameless. AAA batteries. A cash street donation to the Stoopid sniffing sheriff. Young man, my last £20 of my pension. Could you give it to young Scotty G to help with his weed habit, please? Of course I can, darling. I'm picking him up this weekend, take him to the chemist. It's a 3-hour drive all the way to the chemist, but I'll see that £20 goes straight up my nose. I mean straight in his pocket. Evening, everyone. Oh. A rucksack. 10 bottles of lube and 2 tubs of Vaseline. Now, why would they need that? Who knows? Towels. Oh, my God. Nearly £1,200 GoFundMe, ladies and gentlemen. And the 2 shameless beggars will be appearing live to beg for some more, despite all these donations. All these donations that are legit. They are absolutely shameless. They are basically taking advantage of the vulnerable, the people with learning difficulties that will give money to any old cobblers they hear about. Any old charity case, they will throw money at. It's absolutely disgraceful. Drumstick lollipops. 1-step drug test. 2 blow-up dolls. Here's your boy, Scotty. Hope it's healing up now. The weekend's just arrived. Another mattress. Here, give me that. I need that second mattress. I've got a bad back. I'm the old one. Hey, I'm an ex-felon. I need it. Get back in your shed, sparrow legs. All right, Mr. Magoo's rather modest list in just over 6 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Shameless, absolutely shameless. We have to pay for their lifestyles. You know, despite them all receiving top-rate benefits. You couldn't make this shit up. Even more food. Whiskey. Guinness. A box of Fanta. 24 cans. You know, the big box. Jesus Christ. £65 per week for Scotty G's food bill. And all they're feeding him is bleeding black pudding and alphabet spaghetti. We have to pay for their food bill on top of all these donations of cash and gifts. While they spend all their benefits on their weed habit. What's going up their nose, down their throat? You get the picture. Jesus Christ. Absolutely shameless. I feel like I've been robbed just reading this. Energy balls. Peanuts. A new coat. A new beanie hat. A crate of Coors Lager. Manure storage. Manure storage. Jesus Christ. I just want to know whose dung is going in the manure storage. Jesus, now why would you need one of them? A leisure battery. Sunflower hearts. 3 boxes. A second-hand car! They bought him a second-hand car and he's on a driving ban. You gotta make this up, Jesus. This is extortion, ladies and gentlemen. And yet they're on their live, shamelessly begging for the GoFundMe because it's all dried up. They've spent it all, having a good time. So where's all the other money gone? Where's all the gifts gone? Where's all their benefits gone? Jesus Christ. Rat poison. Dog bones, a gate sign, 4 tickets to the Newcastle races, more cash, 500 grams of sterling tobacco, birdseed, a bird box, repairs and redecorations to the farm, oh God, 4 bottles of brew cream, yeah, let me me spruce up me hair and turn up on the lovely Emmas. Oh, Emma, I hope you've lost a couple of stone. It's really not good for the old knees. We like 'em slim, we like 'em young, and we like 'em pretty. Where was we? Another car battery, and they want a wagon battery despite receiving 2 car batteries. Jesus Christ. A salmon shed sign. Even more cash. Mealworms. A fishing cap. Even more birdseed. A box of cigars. A new bong. A new roof. A new roof. Jesus Christ. How is this helping Scotty G's recovery? He's banged up in a bloody shed. And he ain't even got a mattress. Because that greedy sod's pinched too. Just like he ate 2 of them peach Melbas that were donated to the farm. There was 2. One for Mr. Pantsdown, one for Scotty G. And what did the greedy sod do? Yes, he ate both. He didn't even save Scotty G a crumb, the poor sod. A 3D bust. A regatta thermal top. A buy me a coffee link. Oh my God. They have the cheek to link the coffee link in the chat, despite shamelessly begging for thousands of pounds of cash and gifts. These men are absolutely shameless. They con you with a smile. They manipulate the vulnerable, the nitwits of society, the social misfits. These men are absolutely shameless. They are scammers and they need to stop this now. People, Christmas is coming. Give to your family, give to a local charity, but do not give to these shameless beggars. Another copy of Brian Cockerell's book. 3 lifts to the local shop, which is 10 minutes away by foot. Only Mr. Pantsdown, he can't drag himself there. Scotty G can, he drags himself to the local off-licence every day, where he sees his 2 best friends, which they are, "Oh, Mr. Scotty G, you come to our shop. Do you want our bottle of vodka? Or do you want the whiskey today or the brandy? Or do you want your usual cheap bottle of white lightning? You tell us what you enjoy, my friend, my friend, my friend." Even more cash. Jesus Christ, that wraps it up thus far. I'm sure they are being rather coy now with what they let the public know that what they've fleeced out of the vulnerable. They are being very coy, very secretive, but don't worry, I'm going to keep my ear to the street and we're going to find out and we're going to expose these scammers, these professional beggars who are, as you know, people with learning difficulties flock to Mr. Paddy Pantsdown's channel, Mr. Scotty G's channel, and also the Stoopid Sniffing Sheriff gets the core members of their audience going on to his lives, his videos as well. Absolutely shameless. People, this has to stop now. Do not give them any more for their GoFundMe. Let them pay for their own lifestyle. We do not owe them a living. All 3 men are capable of work. All 3 men are capable of making money themselves. People, have a good day. I will speak to you tomorrow. God bless. Health over wealth.